Let's take a look now at the markets, thanks to our partners Forsyth, Barr, and the global and local news affecting them. Zoe Wallis, a Forsyth, Barr investment strategist, with us live from Wellington this morning. Zoe, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Great to be here.
Good to have you. So the US and China have reportedly reached a deal, not an overall trade deal, but just a deal on some minerals, some rare minerals. But the trade war continues, and we've still got major economies who haven't signed deals with Trump yet, and that sort of 90-day deadline is approaching. Do we have any more? Do we have any updates on what's happening here and how the markets are faring as a result, Zoe?
Yeah, absolutely. Last week there were rumours or Trump reporting that they have about 10 to 12 deals in the pipeline with major economies, China being one of those. And markets did take that news relatively positively. So obviously since Liberation Day, there's been a huge amount of uncertainty with the 90-day pause about where all of this is going to end up. And now that 90-day pause is fast approaching. The last day of that pause period is the 8th of July, so next week. And Trump has yet really only announced one concrete trade deal with the UK, which was pretty minor in the scheme of things. So he's gone right down to the deadline, but he has promised that there are further deals to come. So obviously that'll be a key focus for markets this week.
Absolutely. Now, Trump likely to extend the deadline, do we think, if the deals aren't, agreed to?
Yeah, there was some mixed messaging from the Trump administration over the weekend around that. So Trump's basically said, look, he thinks he can get a fair amount of those deals across the line in time for the deadline. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent was saying, well, hey, we could always push this out. We might have some further deals to be negotiated over coming months, suggesting that he'd like to have everything wrapped up by US Labor Day.
And finally, this big, beautiful bill that Trump is currently shepherding through, or it's being shepherded through the Senate. It's just passed a sort of a preliminary vote and will then go to a full vote in the Senate. They're hoping today. Markets are watching this one particularly closely, aren't they?
That's right. So when we were looking at Trump and his policies, at the end of last year, really, what we saw was that there was tariffs on one side and hopefully some fiscal stimulus coming through from tax policies on the other. So this sees the delivery of the more stimulatory policies come through. The trade-off is it does cause a big shift up in the US budget deficit, and they're going to have to raise more money through issuing bond debt in coming years in order to offset that.
Zoe, appreciate your time this morning. Thanks so much. Zoe Wallis, investment strategist. Thanks to our partners at Forsyth, Barr.